Baddies, Grunts, Admin, SweetBananaGaming here with more of my Pokemon Y Wonderlocke, and I am not in a good mood. Well, I'm still not in a good mood from a couple days ago because I actually already recorded this episode. Yeah, I already recorded this episode a couple days ago, and I was all done. I clicked stop on my 3DS recording and instantly cannot finalize recording. So this is a bug I get from time to time. I've only gotten it a few times, but it's been enough. Well, one time I got it like 3 times in a row trying to record one episode, and it was really frustrating. I think I only tend to get it when I'm recording 3DS games and not DS games, but it's still really frustrating. It made me not feel like doing the recording, so I took a while. Well, I had stuff to do over the weekend anyway, so it's not like I really had another opportunity to try to re-record the video. So here I am again, trying to re-record it. Yeah, I'm recording this on a Monday. It's the 16th, as a matter of fact. So yeah, that last Friday was when I tried recording this thing. And I don't even want to think about it. It is so demotivating to record a 20 to 30 minute, sometimes 40 minute episode, and then not get, not have it anything that you can use. Because, like, alright, if my commentary didn't get recorded, then it would be one thing. I could kind of do some post-commentary or whatever. Or if the webcam didn't record, I could do the audio or whatever. But when the game footage literally does not record, not just the audio, but the video, when I can't use the game footage, that's pretty limiting. I pretty much have to restart the episode all over again. And you guys remember I had that one lost episode where I actually saved my game before I realized that the footage was corrupted. But anyway, we're here, as you can tell. We're gonna take on Valerie and her fairy-type gym. Oh, actually, I forgot though. First I need to put Timothy on my team, because I'm trying to do a repeat of more or less how I did the episode last time. I didn't, spoilers, I didn't lose anybody in that episode, so I'm gonna try not to lose anybody in this episode as well. I don't need to deposit, I want to switch. Yeah, but I have Itoichi up front because I'm going to be switch training just to get him to evolve into a Sliggoo, and then after that... Why can't I? There we go. I'll be switch training to get him to evolve, and then after which I'm going to be training mostly Timothy. Now I have to remember, I did have a little bit of trouble with one of the gym trainers in here, but I don't remember which one it was. I had a little bit of trouble because I was doing switch training. I think my problem was I'm trying to remember, did I keep Itoichi out after he evolved and try to keep switch training him for one battle? I think that might have been what my problem was. I don't know, we're gonna go see. But this is my strategy, running to the right in the warp rooms. This pretty much gives me a good shot of getting to almost all the rooms, because I want to fight, I think there's only 3 trainers, maybe 4. But we need to fight them all because we're a little bit underleveled. In the last episode, I managed to take on Valerie's gym and be successful with still being a couple levels under her highest level Pokemon, and it worked out okay. So I think we'll be able to do the same thing this time around. Though one Pokemon, well, her Mr. Mime gave us a little bit of trouble, but the main Pokemon that we kind of stalled against us was her Sylveon. We used a couple of healing items on Timothy, I think, but we managed to pull it out okay. Which is why I'm a little bit nervous having to redo this episode, which so far is playing out exactly like the previous episode, I remember. I do have the Fire Plate on Timothy, so this Fire Fang is stronger than Dig would be. I think it would be a little bit stronger anyway with Stab. It would have been pretty close, because they're both 2 times super effective, but Fire Fang is Stab. Okay, so we got Curlia, so yeah, we have to put Itoichi there again, and continue switch training. Oh, so one thing I think I'm going to do in this episode, which I usually do every time I have this problem with the recording being corrupted, the episode I do following it, I try to do it in pieces. So, I want to split it into like 8 or 10 minute recording chunks. We'll see how long it takes. Maybe about every 10 minutes. Alright, let's go for a Fire Fang again, and we miss. And you've got Magical Leaf, which never misses, but fortunately it's not very effective, so we should be okay. hit this, see how much it does. It's a one-hit KO. Excellent. Timothy's so strong, even being the lowest leveled of our team. Alright, Itoichi's still not ready to evolve. Not ready to level up. Okay, we have Gramble. What did we do with Gramble? I don't remember if we used Timothy against Gramble. I can't remember whether it was a Gramble we had trouble with, but I feel like it was Slurpuff we had trouble with. But this Gramble, it doesn't have Intimidate. What should we use? I don't know. Timothy's taken a bit of damage, though. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to put out Sabat. This is where, at this point, I forget exactly what I did last time, as far as what Pokemon I used against the trainers. But I do remember that Sabat came in some handy against Valerie. Oh, I think that's what I did. I used Sabat against Valerie's Mr. Mime. That was what I did. And that ended up being a pretty good choice because I could boost my special defense with Charge. Alright, we're gonna see what a Thunderbolt does. An uncharged Thunderbolt. Not bad. And it wasn't in the middle of Rage, so I didn't boost its attack. Headbutt's gonna do a little bit, but not too much. Power Gem should take it out. And there we go. Good job, Sabat. And we got Itoichi to grow to level 40! So yes, it is time for Itoichi to evolve. Yay! We have a Sliggoo! Now we just have to raise him 10 levels and wait for it to be raining to have him evolve into a Goodra. So that's gonna be a fun wait. It depends. That's completely luck based. Let's see. Let's see. I guess we'll use our fresh waters here. We'll put Timothy up front. Let's do the rest of the leveling. Okay. So yeah, we have our Sliggoo. We're gonna keep him on the team. We won't use him in this gym, of course, because that would be just signing a death wish. But Itoichi's been on the team all this time. He's practically our team mascot, so we're gonna go ahead and keep him on. He'll be cheering in the stands. Okay, so we have a Slurpuff. This one, level 40. This one might have been the one that gave us a little bit of trouble last time. But last time I think I kept Itoichi up front and switched into Timothy, so we were at a little bit of a disadvantage. This time we get the burn off. Yeah, it goes for Energy Ball against Arcanine. It did that last time too, and I can't understand why it would want to, but I guess we resist... I guess it learns Energy Ball natively, but anyway, we resist its stab fairy attacks, so I guess Energy Ball is the best thing it has. We get a crit, and that's the end of Slurpuff. So, didn't give us any trouble this time around. So that's good. Okay, so we have to go this way now. This one might be the gym leader's room. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're gonna take a detour, because we have at least one more... We have at least one more trainer to fight somewhere in there. I always feel like there's two more. But even just recording this episode a couple days ago, I can't remember whether we had 3 or 4 trainers. There's so many rooms, it feels like there should be 4 trainers at least in here. Because there's 7 rooms that can potentially have trainers in them, because there's 9 rooms, one's the entrance room and one's the gym leader's room. But there's at least 3 rooms that have nobody in them. Oh, we got Aromatisse. I remember Aromatisse being a bit of a pain in the last time I recorded this episode. It's also at level 40, just like that Slurpuff. Oh yeah, that's why. It went for Attract. It went for Attract. Do we have any female Pokemon that are well equipped to take this on? Our only female in our party right now, unfortunately, is Load of Croc, and there is no way I'm putting her in against a fairy, especially a hard switch like that when it goes for Moonblast. And that was a good Moonblast, and our special attack fell. But we're not special attacking Arcanine, so we're gonna try for one more, and we're immobilized. I love again. Great. Great. Alright. Let me see, because I think you're more specially defensive. You know, no, I was checking this last time. Nobody on our team has that much special defense, except for Itoichi, but Itoichi is out of the question. Moonblast might lower our special attack, however, we can paralyze it with Sabat, and then we can have a little bit of... That could give us a little bit of an edge in this fight. Watch it predict the switch and go for Attract again. That would really, really stink. Nope, it's gonna go for the Moonblast. I think if I hadn't switched out or healed, Moonblast would have taken... Ooh, that was a lot. Let's try to paralyze this thing. Hope that, that the dreaded thing that might happen doesn't happen. Okay, was not a crit. That's what I was hoping. There wouldn't be a crit. And we did get a special attack drop though. So, we're in a little bit of a pickle. I'm not gonna lie. We're playing this Switch game and it might come to bite us. We can't keep hard switching like this. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Showdown lately, so I'm thinking very competitively. I'm not that good at competitive battling, but I've finally started sort of experimenting with it, and yeah, so I'm sort of have that kind of mindset right now, and we're gonna get attracted, of course. Of course. No, Aromatisse, you are inferior to my shiny Ace. Yes, Ace doesn't get attracted. Ace is oblivious to your stinky charms. Now, you don't actually have the ability Oblivious. Would come in handy in this case. What is your ability? Sweet Veil, whatever one of those new abilities is. There's like Sweet Veil or something. Sorry, I half yawned there. A little bit sleepy. There was a lot of driving going on this weekend. Okay, we have Sweet Veil, yeah, prevents itself and ally Pokemon from falling asleep. I thought that was only when you used Misty Terrain or whatever that boosts fairy types. Oh, I don't think we fought her, so let's go ahead and use our items. But I guess it just always prevents you and your allies from falling asleep, in which case that is actually really great. That is really cool. I never really thought about it. Okay. I hope that's true. I guess I'll have to look it up on Bulbapedia to be 100% sure. I'm pretty sure we haven't fought you yet, so come on. Furisode girl! I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I would imagine that's how you pronounce it. I would imagine the E is not silent. So we have a Dedenne, which we can definitely use Dig on. I think we'll be okay here. Oh, by the way, I did... On Friday, I got the Mewtwo amiibo. I was kind of nervous because I couldn't pre-order it. Well, I was thinking pre-ordering at Best Buy, but I didn't, and nowhere else was taking pre-orders around here. It predicted and it switched. This is bad. So enough about the Mewtwo amiibo, because we are in trouble. Alright, it's just gonna rain dance. Okay, we're not in that much trouble anymore. Okay, anyway. What do I want to do, though? Because you'll take neutral damage. Haruto. I have you, but you have Sap Sipper. I'm gonna go for... I guess I'll go for you. You can predict and switch again, but... we'll see what happens. Azumarill's special attack isn't that great, and we'll see does it have huge power? If it does, we are in trouble! I don't think it has huge power, but it is Rain Dance boosted. Okay, you know what, as a matter of fact, if it's gonna go Aqua Tail, even though it's neutral, we don't have anybody else who resists water, and Haruto's physical defense is awesome. You're gonna go Double Edge now, which actually makes sense, because you could have finished off Sabat. Take a little bit of recoil damage. And what was I talking about? I was talking about something like the Mewtwo amiibo, yeah, but basically I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get anywhere, but I went in the day it came out, and there were plenty available, so I'm glad that the amiibo shortage seems to be a thing of the past now. But in the meantime, let's try to KO this Azumarill, or at least get an Ancient Power boost. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, we KO'd the Azumarill. And we got a bunch of experience for a bunch of our Pokemon. Waited out the Rain Dance, so now I'm going to switch back into, not you, although I could switch out in a Load of Croc, but I don't want to risk Dedenne having, like, Draining Kiss or whatever. A fairy type move. We're just going to take this thing out with a Dig. It's going to go Charge Beam. We're gonna take that pretty well, actually. It gets a special attack boost. But even so, another Charge Beam won't do that much. It is faster than us, so we will avoid this one. And not quite take it out, but guess what we have? We have Extreme Speed, because we're pro. Yeah, this Arcanine, well, it came to us as a Growlithe, if you remember on Wonder Trade, with a full set of, like, a competitive physical Arcanine set, move set. The only thing we changed around is, well, it didn't have a full, actually, because it had, like, Bite or something, and we replaced that with Fire Fang, and we got rid of Flare Blitz for Dig, which I know sounds silly, but quite frankly, Flare Blitz can be good in an emergency, but I don't really want to bank on having that recoil damage every single time I need a stab attack, so we're good with Fire Fang for now, because we can always relearn Flare Blitz. We're gonna go ahead and heal. And you know what I forgot to do, but I'll do it after I'm done healing? I'm going to... Yeah, it's been 17 or 18 minutes. Well, when I started recording, it's been about 18 minutes, but the beginning was sort of like a sound check. So it's been about 15 minutes or so, maybe 16, whatever. It's been more than 15 minutes. So it's time for me to go ahead. I'm going to stop the recording real quick. After I get outside here, I'm going to stop the recording real quick just to make sure that this recorded. And then I'm going to record the rest of this episode where we take on the gym leader, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're ready to not go this way. We're ready to take on the gym leader. So yeah, the first half of the episode recorded just fine. I saved my game at this point, just in case, we have an issue with the second half of the recording. Probably won't even be half, but you know what I mean. The second half of the recording, in case it goes bad, we just pick it up where we left off. And I think I figured out how we can get to the gym leader's room a little bit quicker, so we're gonna do that. Froze first. I thought I froze for a second. I wasn't able to move. Oh wait, no, I went through the wrong one here. I think I did that last time too when I tried to take a shortcut back. But it's okay, let's go ahead. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! This really wasn't a shorter way. It was pretty close to the same, I think. But we're gonna do what we can, I guess. So yeah, after all this time, I don't know for sure what the shortest way is. But this is the right way, or one of the right ways. Okay, we're set. Let's go ahead and look at our team. I think we need to give... Oh, I want to give you the magnet, actually. Because reasons. Where is it? Because I want to increase your electric attacks, since we did use you against that Mr. Mime. And you, Ace, what can we give you? I want to give you... Do we have something good for you? We can... Oh yeah, we did this. We're going to increase your special attack and give you a tiny special defense boost here. Since special defense is not your forte, in case we need you. Alright, and we're all set with everybody else. Alright, here we go. It's time to take on Gym Leader Valerie. Oh, if it isn't a young trainer. So you've flown all the way through my gym, fluttering down to me on a fortunate wind. Then I suppose you have earned yourself the right to a battle as a reward for your efforts. I am Valerie, who leads this fairy-type gym. I hope your visit will prove entertaining to you. Well, that's one way to put it. The elusive fairy types may appear frail as a breeze and delicate as a bloom, but they are strong. Alright, so yes. Hands down, possibly the weirdest and in a way most memorable gym leader in all of the Kalos region. Valerie. And I know, I mentioned this last time I tried recording this, so hopefully it gets through this time, that Kalos gym leaders kind of have a bad rap for being relatively forgettable and not playing much of a role in the story, as opposed to in Unova, in both Black and White and Black 2 and White 2, where the Unova gym leaders were kind of, certain ones at least, were integral to the plot. Actually, at one point in Black and White, all of the gym leaders come to the aid of the main character, so they all kind of, they actually feel like characters, like, they don't even have major roles or major, I guess, screen time, if you will, but just the fact that they come and help out against Team Plasma to show that they actually care, like, they actually participate in the world that they're part of, and they don't just sit in their gyms all the time. But anyway, all that is to say that Kalos kind of gets a bad rap for not having memorable gym leaders, and that's kind of true. But I would say that Valerie, in one way, is pretty memorable. She's noteworthy for being the first fairy-type gym leader, but also pretty memorable for just how outright weird she is. So this Psychic, we're going to eat it up a lot. We got our special defense boost, and we also have a boost from this Thunderbolt. But he is, or she is, I guess, light screened. So I don't know if we'll be able to take it out with another Thunderbolt. So I think we have to go for another charged Thunderbolt, because the last Thunderbolt was charged, so I don't know if an uncharged Thunderbolt will take it out. It's going to use Psychic again. I'm going to really hope that... Okay. No crit. No crit, no crit, no crit. So this Thunderbolt should take it out. Alright. Is Light Screen going to fade yet? I don't think it really matters, because I think we're going to go into Timothy. Ooh, he wants to learn Discharge. That's not more powerful than Thunderbolt, though. Nope. It's good, I guess, in Horde battles, but that's about it. It might have a higher chance of paralyzing than Thunderbolt. I'm not totally sure about that. I don't know what the percentage is. And Light Screen did wear off, but we're a little battered to take on Sylveon, so I think we're going to go ahead into Timothy. Timothy's who we used last time against the Sylveon, and I remember it being a little bit tanky, but I think we did manage to take it out last time, so let's see if we can take it out this time. Oh yeah, another thing about Valerie's gym, I had looked it up as the battle was going on, and, ooh, we got a crit. Alright, so I looked it up as the battle was going on, and her Mawile, which we did take out in one hit, her Mawile has only 3 attacks. She is the one gym leader in these games, and I don't know about the other games, but she's one gym leader who has a Pokemon without 4 moves. So it just charmed us, and it's in potion range. So since we're at lower attack, I'm gonna switch out to who, though? I think we're gonna give Haruto a shot. We could always switch back into Timothy. I think we can take 1 hit of whatever it's got. Of course, we're pretty much the rest of our Pokemon, except for Load of Croc, who is totally out of the question. The rest of our Pokemon are more special attackers. Let's Protect and see what it's gonna do. It's got Dazzling Gleam, of course. It's gonna Charm. in that case, in case it goes for it again, we're gonna take the offensive, and it goes for Dazzling Gleam, of course. And that does way too much for us. It's a good thing we had that Deep Sea scale, though. So yeah, now's the time to switch back into Timothy. We got it down a bit, though. We might be able to... She's gonna have 2 Hyper Potions, though, so... If we get it into Hyper Potion range again, it's gonna be annoying, especially if it charms us. I was gonna say, that Dazzling Gleam did a lot. It was, in fact, a crit. Let's not waste any time here healing up. Healing out of number 1 for Timothy. A regular Dazzling Gleam should not be that bad, but it's gonna Swift, which I'm okay with. We're gonna Fire Fang again. Actually, not hope for a crit this time. Okay, and it's gonna Charm. So I don't think we can hit it without getting it in range. In potion range. I don't know. Let's go for another Fire Fang. Hope for a crit in this case. Nope. We got it in potion range again. So what are we gonna do here? I just want to look at stats here. Okay, so your special defense is pretty low. Your special defense is pretty high, but you are... Let's actually heal up Sabat, because I think Sabat is the only, other than Timothy, the only other one we can switch into to be able to take a hit. And you're gonna Hyper Potion again, which is what I expected. Alright, we're gonna swap out here. Because Timothy was taking attacks pretty well. I mean, it resisted Dazzling Gleam, but it was taking Swift really well as well. And you have even higher special defense, I think, Sabat? I don't know, that you didn't act like you had higher special defense. Of course, after a charge we will, but I want to paralyze it first. Come to think of it, you have Pixelate, though, so you're Swift. Oh, we resist your Swift as well, because you have Pixelate, so your Swift is Fairy type. That explains why Timothy took it better. But we're gonna charge, and this charge boosted Thunderbolt should take it out. So yeah, we're doing things a little bit differently than last time. But I think this is better, because we should end up not having to use... Well, we used 1 healing potion on 2 Pokemon. One time we used 1 healing potion on 1 Pokemon. Ah! Crit! Stop critting! I think we can take it out, but I'm afraid now. I'm not taking any chances. I'm using healing item number 2 on Sabat. I do not want to take a chance. No chances. If there is any chance that you don't have a priority move, like quick attack maybe, but you got fully paralyzed. If there was any chance that this Thunderbolt didn't take it out since it's not boosted, okay. It was a crit. Thank you, Sabat. So we didn't need to use that other Hyper Potion, but I'm glad we did, because I just wanted to make sure that Sabat didn't die. This would be nice. Okay, so we defeated Valerie. We get the Fairy Badge. The so uniquely named Fairy Badge. Okay. Pokemon up to level 80, yada yada yada, and we get Dazzling Gleam, which I checked the last time we recorded this episode, and none of our Pokemon can learn it. Well, rather, Ace already learned it, so there's no need to teach it to him. Okay, we're gonna have, when we exit here, Sean is gonna tell us to go check out the Pokeball Factory, which is what we'll be doing in the next episode. But before I do that, I want to swap out my team, and I want to heal, of course, and swap out my team, but wait here. Hey, that's the Fairy Badge. It's so cute and sparkly. You know what? We're going to tour the Pokeball Factory. I kind of eased into that voice that time. But, yeah, it's just a quick little cutscene over there. So we're going to go ahead and heal. It's raining! Oh my gosh, can we, like, today? Well, I don't know if it's going to be raining on Route 14. But we should just, like, do surf battles until Ituichi gets to level 50, so we can evolve him. But the main problem is still going to be that Ituichi is still above our level limit, so which is, like, what, 46? I knew in the last episode, because I had the gym leader info open to find out the levels and stuff. But I know the next gym leader is Psychic, so we're going to go ahead... and take Jacob, even though you don't have any dark type attacks currently. We're going to bring you back. I think you're the only one I swapped out last time we did this. I was talking about how we should, like, raise up some of these other Pokemon, maybe. Like our Skelenox over here. Or who else? I mean, I was thinking about Mawile for a Fairy Gym, but we didn't need that. I don't know. I don't know. Right now we're keeping things like this with our current rotating team. We're gonna go ahead and buy a couple more Hyper Potions. How are we on other stuff? Full heals. Good. Super repels. Good. Escape ropes just in case. We're plenty good on that. And what do you sell again? Oh, you sell vitamins. Right. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully the second half of this episode recorded just fine. But I think it probably is okay. I don't know why that issue happens where I can't finalize the recording, because it seems... the conditions when it happens seem a little different every time, other than it's when I'm least expecting it. But other than that, I don't know what to do. I think it's just something I'm going to have to watch out for and deal with every once in a while, but if I figure something out, I'll obviously be trying to not let it happen. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're not yet a grunt of Team Eclipse, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that button right there. And we would love to have you, and we have all sorts of different kinds of content from our different admins. But also, if you are rather a watcher of Team Eclipse and you have not checked out my channel yet, you should go out and check out SweetBananaGaming. There's a link in the description, and there'll be an annotation coming up. I have Pokemon Let's Plays like this and other playthroughs as well, and some other fun things like theories and things like that. But for now, I'm getting out of here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of my Pokemon Y Wonderlocke.